You guys might have never known this, but a couple weeks back, Meat Kanan almost got himself into some serious, very serious controversy. And I have no idea how, but it honestly kind of went under the radar. But don't worry, guys, I'm going to bring it back up to light. Because I think Meat Kanan should get canceled for this terrible, terrible thing he did. But first, have you guys ever heard of r/YouTube drama? And honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a subreddit where people post things related to YouTube drama. I know you guys would have never guessed that. Surprising, right? Now, I'm mentioning r/YouTube drama because this is where the brave soul decided to call out Meat Kanan. Now, I'm sorry to do this again, but before I get into the post, I gotta show you this post first. Ordinary Things collaborates with known plagiarist and neo-Nazi, dog whistle lover, internet historian, and newest video. Now, I'm no expert here. Just doing like 10 minutes of research on what the internet historian did that grants the word neo-Nazi. It seems like he just like plagiarized an article. I didn't know plagiarizing a video makes you like a neo-Nazi, dog whistler, whatever that even means. And Ordinary Things is a terrible person for even collaborating with this guy. Now, I feel like that one post is a pretty good summary of some of the people on this subreddit. Now, without any further, let's get into the brave soul who dared to call out Meat Kanan. Am I the only one who finds it weird the way that Meat Kanan talks about women? I'm not trying to call out or say that Hunter is misogynistic or anything. However, someone who's been watching his Papa Meat channel for a while, it's the second channel by the way, I would be lying if I said that I could find his laughing towards women to be off-putting. At least, I'm talking about the way that he casually refers to women as the B word. I'm not a hypocrite. I've called people, men and women, a B before. But I find it odd how he seems to use it excessively when talking about women he doesn't like or find annoying. Same goes with how he calls a lot of women broad. There's another term for fat. Though I admit that this one isn't really a big deal. This next point could just be a major stretch, but I also find it weird how frequently he makes entire videos putting down things that are mostly indulged by women. I'm talking about his videos about pumpkin spice, his newer video about Wicked, where he refers to a fat woman as having big boobs, and his video about book talk. I'm aware that I could just be making an Olympic style jump to conclusions, but feel free to grill me if I'm just wrong. I mean, look at some of these thumbnails that objectify and put down women. I mean, really look at this one. This one has Papa Meat with 3 gigantic boobs. Like, this is disgusting. Have you ever thought about the women you're objectifying in this picture? And this one too, the Death of Breast restaurants, really? A whole video where it's just objectifying women? Like, Papa Meat should be held accountable for these outrageous actions. Women are obsessed with these disgusting books. That's almost 3 in a row where he's either objectified women or made fun of them in some way. That is terrible. Papa Meat should be canceled for this. Now, apparently in his Wicked video, he makes fun of a fat woman for having big hooves. So here's that clip.
Old musical from like the 50s or something like that is what it reminded me of. Also, they kept cutting to the Asian dude that's on SNL. I think he's pretty funny, but it's like they just kept using him to be like gassing up Ariana the whole time, but they did it so excessively that at a point it was just like, what the f? You're telling me that a girl's great in this universe and people are scared of her, but the big fat chick and the fucking handicapped girl, no one's saying shit. Are you kidding me? If you're gonna go like the pretty and pink route, whatever, you gotta go across the board. You can't have the big fat chick dance around on her pig hooves and the fucking wheelchair girl rolling around. No one says anything. No one says a thing. Not one thing. Really? The fit girl that's green? Oh. Ooh.
Despite Papa Meat being fat himself, it does not matter, I guess. That's just awful. I can't believe he would say something about that towards a woman. But on a more serious note, this is such a nothing burger of a situation. Or a call out, I guess. Even though the original Redditor doesn't want it to be a call out. I think that's just a bunch of BS because why even make this post in the first place if you don't want to start something? I have a feeling that you did. Now, I don't think Papa Meat making fun of a fat woman's feet is really that wrong, okay? Like, it's obviously not the nicest thing in the world, but he's also fat himself. It's like a gay person making fun of someone for being gay. Like, it honestly really does not matter that much. Like, I'm a pretty skinny guy, okay? And if a skinny guy made fun of me, whether he's being serious about it or not, it does not matter. His opinion is invalid. In fact, I probably think it's funny because it's also coming from a skinny guy. But what I also think is funny and so ironic is that this Redditor thinks that Papa Meat is sexist because he makes fun of women a lot, I guess, in his videos. Even though the same clip I showed you, he makes fun of a man, like, not even 10 seconds later.
The thing, too, is Ariana's boyfriend who plays the guy, he's a munchkin, and he stands on 2 books to get taller than the guy. But even just the munchkin dude standing there.
Wow, calling a short person a munchkin, that is just offensive to short people. Like, if you're gonna be dumb, at least be consistently dumb. But now, let's go look at some retarded comments. And also, thank you for Tom Dark for archiving this, because the original post has since been deleted. I wonder why. I thought it was a pretty good post. Me and my partner have talked a lot about how frequently and almost arrogantly he refers to any woman not in her 20s as like a hog. You know, I could be wrong here, but I think he's making a joke. I don't know if you guys ever heard one of those before, but I think that's what it was, okay? Like, have you guys not realized that that's just his sense of humor? And I'm sure of context, it probably wasn't even that bad. Like, he probably called us cult leader, who's a woman, may I add, a hag, and you guys have a problem with it. Like, I have a feeling that some of these people probably deserve to be name called a little bit. And by the way, if you didn't know, this is the top comment. This got 1.2 thousand of votes, and I don't even know how. This is probably the most retarded take ever. And someone replied to the comment saying this: I feel like he's not nearly as nasty when making fun of men. Dude, I'm sure he is. I just think what he's saying about women offends you a lot more than what he says about men, because one, nobody cares about him insulting men, and two, the stuff that you're getting offended over probably fits your character, so it feels like he's targeting you. I find this cameraman, Nick, to be so effing creepy, and I can't think of why. He makes comments, especially on the Passport Bros video, that genuinely were uncomfortable and racist. Oh my god, here we go. I actually think he's awful, and it sucks that he's seamlessly a bigger part of the channel overall. And someone commented this: camera guy is certainly an incel and puts off a way weirder vibe than Papa Meat, and that's Papa Meat's stick. I could be missing something here, but I don't think Papa Meat's stick is being weird. I just think that's just you, and I hate using this term, but being a snowflake. I think you're just soft. So now they're calling the cameraman an incel racist because of the jokes he made in this video, which I don't have time to watch it, so please tell me where he was racist at. I really need to know. It is a little odd. Kind of gives me the feeling as when a grandparent says something that's a bit out of line. I don't know, it kind of turns me off, his content. I don't want to feel uncomfortable during my relaxation time at home. Oh my god, these people are so insufferable. Like, dude, you're literally sitting here on Reddit complaining about a YouTuber for making fun of women, and that makes him sexist. Even though he literally makes fun of men too, but you guys don't care to call that out for some weird reason. I guess you can't insult women in any way, or you're just sexist. But you can insult men all you want, because who really cares about that, right? He's most likely a chud. He's gonna do a collab with JonTron, who's known neo-Nazi. However, he didn't follow through. Like, you know, you guys just can't call everybody you dislike a neo-Nazi or an incel. That's not how those terms work. I'll put Oompaville in the same category. Something about him just seems off. And no, I'm not talking about his mental health deficiency. Thank God. He just seems like a closeted sexist. Yeah, there's something wrong about this guy. You might have some mental health issues if you think Oompaville is sexist. I actually watched Oompaville, and quite frankly, I don't even know how you came to that conclusion. But yeah, that's it. I can't believe how sexist Papa Meat is, and I think his channel should be banned forever. Subscribe. I'm a party crasher, good vibe smasher.